Ever since I've experienced the car with heads-up display, I can't go back. And now I even think that it should become the standard option. Guys, we are so close to 1000 subscribers. We recently hit more than 500. So please, if you find this video helpful, consider to like, subscribe, and support my channel. Thank you. Now you might be thinking, what if my car doesn't have this option even as an option? For example, like my friend's Honda Fit. That's why today I'm going to show you this $30 solution, of course from Aliexpress. Let's start with the box, plain white box with one sticker, VJoy Car. Yeah, Shenzhen VJoy Car Electronics Limited. Even you have this email and website here, vjoychina.com. Inside you have the main unit, neatly with the protection films, and inside the bag, pretty big. I was surprised with the size. Also you have an instructions manual, some double-sided tape to mount on the dash, also velcros for cable management, and inside you have the main cable, OBD2 cable. It is actually very flat, reminds me a little bit of pasta. So this pretty long cable with like Molex-like or USB-like port and OBD2. Double-sided plastic things to store your cable neatly. Okay guys, I think this is the best angle I can give you. Let me come inside. So, understand where I want to put it. I want to put it somewhere here. I think here will be very nice. Maybe a little down actually. Oh, even like this maybe, because it doesn't cover the road, it doesn't cover anything. Works perfectly. Let me show you. Okay, like this. I think it will be very good. Maybe even a little further. Yeah, like this. Like this should be very nice. And the cable, I was planning to put it here, but actually I see it is very thin. So I will put it here and inside maybe here, because the gap here is much bigger and the chance of cutting the cable with the friction over here over time is much less over here than here. Okay, let's try it. So now the most difficult part is cable management. While I'm installing, I want to tell you why I decided to go with this model. So basically because it has a built-in projection screen. This is a small piece of plastic here, like in front. For me it's important because I don't want to stick anything to my windshield or have a double image, which is a common thing if you project directly on the windshield. Also it has auto brightness and has a good price. Now we need to decide how we're gonna do it. Guys, I found the better option. Here. I will put it here. As you can see, yeah, the light, I think you can see the light in my hand. So it will go there. So my idea now is take this metal thingy, connect the cable to it with the tape and push it from here. Let's do it. Guys, what I end up doing, I just lift the whole this panel up. It's okay, you can just lift it, it's on the clips. All clips are intact, nothing is broken. So now I will push the cable to here and there. Let's do it. And something like this. So the cable goes in here and goes out here. Goes down here, and we will connect it to the OBD2, and I think we will put access to here. Let's do it. Okay guys, you know, I think we did it. So let's put this thing back. This is bottom, this is top. Some here, I don't know why. Have some here. Just put it on the opposite way. No cables. This is not my cable. This was it before. See, it's not flat. It's not our cable. Our cable are neatly inside here, and let's fire the car to check out the info. Okay. The car turned on, and boom. We have RPM, we have the watch, and the speed. Yeah. I think the last step is to connect it, to put some tape underneath. I will put only the small piece under the center to stick it in place, and that's it. So what I want to do now is I want to put it somewhere here. So I will now use my microfiber cloth, spray it with alcohol, and no, I will not spray the panel. Always, guys, spray the towel, not the panel. And remove all the oils and dust from here. I'm gonna fold one more time the towel and make it here on the center. And now I will disconnect our device. Use the same microfiber to wipe it with alcohol and remove the top layer of the adhesive and connect one to another. Boom. Wonderful. Yeah, very easy to see. I can see the time, I can see the RPM and the speed. So now we need to clean everything up and test drive it. Let's go. Wow, after the test, I can say you it is really good. I won't say that it is exact match to the OEM heads-up displays, but it is very close. It has a lot of options in terms of displayed information. You can see the battery voltage, you can see the time, RPM, speed, coolant, like really a lot of information. It has auto dimming, which is very nice and works well. Numbers are clear and easy to see, which is very important for the heads-up display. And I would recommend to go with the white color option. It has two options for the displayed color, white or blue, and I really recommend the white one because I think white numbers looks much better than blue ones. In the end, I want to say for the $30, if your car doesn't have the option of heads-up display or it's not equipped with it, highly recommend. Because I think heads-up display is not only convenient and for the comfort feature, it is feature for the safety. You don't need to look down to your dashboard. It is very easy to, you don't need to look down to your instrument cluster to see the speed or other information. Everything is here in front of your eyes. So I highly recommend this product for the $30 with really easy installation and hassle-free, because it is from OBD2, all information is from OBD2, not GPS, so it is exact your speed. Because some models have GPS speed, and I don't like it because, you know, the lag between GPS and your actual speed. But this one is OBD2, it projects your own speed right here, right now. So highly recommend. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment.